Welcome to this webinar on the use of Intercrete technical mortars and advanced cementitious coatings, which has been purpose designed for the water and wastewater industries. This webinar is one in a series of modules on the Intercrete product range. For more detail on Intercrete technology and other areas of business focus, please visit the Intercrete e-learning suite. My name is Graham James and I'm General Manager of Flexcrete Technologies in the UK, AkzoNobel's Centre of Excellence for Polymer Cement Technology. Our agenda will cover some of the specific problems encountered in the drinking water market, otherwise known as potable water or clean water. We'll move on to problems in the wastewater markets, and then look at Intercrete products used in the water and wastewater industries, followed by some example projects. First of all, we will look at problems which occur on drinking water structures. Soft water attack is not uncommon in service reservoirs. This is where mildly acidic water is collected off the land, and the level of acidity is such that it can affect the quality and durability of the cement paste. Water ingress from sources outside a reservoir or water tank must be avoided, as this will contaminate the contents. Equally, we have to guard against water loss due to cracks and degraded joints. Failed internal membranes are another challenge for operators of drinking water structures. And as with all reinforced concrete, carbonation and low cover are a constant threat. There are additional challenges on wastewater structures. Chemical attack is a major concern, not only from the effluent itself, but from the chemicals which are used to neutralize it. Mechanical damage and abrasion is a common occurrence. Corrosion is also a further challenge. Joint failure leading to leakage and cracks in concrete also need to be addressed. And carbonation and low cover will undermine the durability of poorly maintained structures. We are proud to confirm that the Intercrete range includes a number of products which are approved under Regulation 31 of the Water Supply Water Quality Regulations. Products which carry this approval are published on the Drinking Water Inspectorate website, otherwise known as DWI. Intercrete 4820 is our engineering grade fairing coat blowhole filler and waterproof render. Intercrete 4871 is an active anti-corrosion coating for steel reinforcement. Intercrete 4800 is a hand-placed structural repair mortar applied in application thicknesses of up to 80 mm. Intercrete 4800 WS is a spray-applied structural repair mortar for large areas of reinstatement. Intercrete 4802 is our rapid-setting, high-strength structural repair mortar. And Intercrete 4841 is our waterproof coating applied as two 1 mm layers, offering excellent resistance to soft water attack. We have additional products which are approved under the Water Regulatory Advisory Scheme. Basically, this is for limited surface area contact with potable water or drinking water. Intercrete 4872 is an elastomeric waterproof composite tape for bridging movement joints and dynamic cracks. It is very simply embedded into an initial stripe coat of Intercrete 4841. Intercrete 4810 is a styrene acrylic polymer sealer for horizontal surfaces, roof, floor or deck applications in order to prevent outgassing in an application of Intercrete 4841. Although a number of the products already mentioned are suitable for the wastewater market, we have other formulations which should be noted. Intercrete 4801 is our high-strength hand-placed or spray-applied structural grade repair mortar. It has excellent resistance to sulfates and to hydrogen sulfide attack. Intercrete 4840 is an epoxy and polymer modified cementitious coating with enhanced chemical and abrasion resistance. Its unique thixotropic properties make it ideal for application on vertical and overhead substrates. Intercrete 4842 is an elastomeric grade of waterproof coating suitable for cracked concrete in either atmospherically exposed or immersed conditions. Intercrete 4850 is a sealer to prevent outgassing in horizontal surfaces such as concrete floors or other deck areas. It is used prior to the application of Intercrete 4851, an epoxy and polymer modified cementitious coating with high flow properties for concrete floors, decks and other horizontal surfaces. Intercrete 4852 is a high build version which is typically applied at between 3 and 6 millimeters. We will now take a look at some relevant project examples for the water and wastewater industries. The Newtown Breda Reservoir in Northern Ireland was suffering from the effects of soft water attack. The mildly acidic water had eroded the concrete surfaces. In order to consolidate the substrate and prepare for the application of a protective coating, Intercrete 4820 is used to fill all of the existing blowholes and to create an even surface. Thereafter, Intercrete 4841 is applied in 2 1mm coats to all vertical surfaces. On the deck, Intercrete 4841 is applied as a single 2 mm layer to provide a high quality waterproof finish. Similar challenges were faced at Campwood Service Reservoir. Here we can see the substrate as it has been prepared in readiness for the application of Intercrete 4841. At the Black Hill Reservoir in New South Wales, the challenge was to seal the leaking floor joints. This was achieved using a combination of Intercrete 4872, a waterproof bandage system, and Intercrete 4841. 4872 is simply embedded into an initial stripe coat of Intercrete 4841 prior to applying a single 2 mm layer overall to provide effective long-term waterproofing. A total of 77 tons of Intercrete 4841 were applied on this project. At the Herricks Reservoir in Scotland, roof waterproofing is achieved with Intercrete 4842, an elastomeric grade of cementitious coating with excellent crack bridging properties. On the Port Stewart Reservoir in Northern Ireland, roof waterproofing and joint sealing was specified using Intercrete 4820 to consolidate the surfaces, prior to sealing with a combination of Intercrete 4872 and Intercrete 4841. The 4872 was used in the same manner as described on the Black Hill Service Reservoir previously. However, in this particular instance, 4841 was the preferred solution for the roof waterproofing, as the client intended installing a gravel covering to the roof. The additional mechanical properties of 4841 were deemed to be appropriate in these circumstances. Inadequate concrete cover was identified on the settlement tank at the Mitchel Laithes water treatment works. Intercrete 4841 was applied in a single 2mm layer to increase the effective cover to the steel reinforcement and thus ensure long-term durability. A 2mm application of Intercrete 4841 gives equivalent protection to casting an extra 100mm of normal concrete cover. It also provides complete protection from water penetration into the parent concrete. In order to prevent leakage through cracks in this newly constructed stormwater tank at Lancaster Water Treatment Works, a 2mm application of Intercrete 4842 was spray applied to all the vertical surfaces. Intercrete 4842 is an elastomeric cementitious coating which maintains its flexible properties even in conditions of constant immersion. At Ashford Water Treatment Works, Intercrete 4841 is used as a protective lining to these chambers. From the image we can see the very high quality of the finish which is achieved with this polymer modified cementitious coating. Given the more onerous demands of abrasion resistance and resistance to chemical attack at Clifton Marsh Water Treatment Works, a combination of Intercrete 4820 and 4840 were used in this settlement tank. Intercrete 4820 consolidates the surface and provides a level substrate ready for the application of the surface coating. Intercrete 4840, an epoxy and polymer modified cementitious coating, is applied in two 1mm layers. Concrete at the new build water treatment works at Wellington Dock in Liverpool required reinstatement at the time of construction. This was achieved with Intercrete 4801, our high-build structural grade repair mortar. Thereafter, all surfaces were lined with Intercrete 4840, our chemically resistant epoxy and polymer modified cementitious coating, in order to provide long-term serviceability within this structure. At Sutton Hall Water Treatment Works, these chemical tank dosage bunds were lined with Intercrete 4840 as part of a fast-track construction process. Because it is a cementitious coating, Intercrete 4840 can be applied directly onto green concrete. Hence, the contractor did not need to wait 28 days in order to apply a resin-based system. As it is also epoxy modified, Intercrete 4840 provides excellent chemical resistance when compared to normal concrete, and its waterproofing properties are such that a 2mm layer are equal to several meters of concrete. The Intercrete range is widely renowned for its practicality and ease of use in the general concrete repair and protection market. Equally, the applications are undertaken within the water industry. Here at Fleetwood Water Treatment Works, we can see how extensive concrete repairs are being undertaken to the wall of this particular tank. On the bottom left, we see the application of Intercrete 4871, a cementitious steel reinforcement protector. Repairs are then undertaken with Intercrete 4801, applied by hand and finished by float to a high-quality polymer-rich finish. Intercrete 4801 is designed for application overhead in single-layer thicknesses, typically up to 80mm. Here at Preston Water Treatment Works, we can see examples of the type of repair which can be undertaken efficiently and easily. We can also see the quality of the finish which is achieved, as mentioned in the previous slide. Numerous water towers have received a complete makeover with the Intercrete concrete repair and protection system. This example at Swanland was suffering from serious degradation of the concrete. Repairs were undertaken, first of all using Intercrete 4871 to protect the steel reinforcement, with repairs built up using Intercrete 4801. Because these structures are vulnerable to further deterioration in the future, and they are also highly visible to the public and often regarded as iconic structures, the final finish is achieved with an aesthetic protective coating of Intercrete 4890 as the ultimate decorative finish. At the newly constructed Bukit Barun water treatment works in Brunei, looking at the image on the bottom left, we can see how the concrete face has been pulled away when the shuttering has been removed. Repairs were undertaken using Intercrete 4820 and 4801 prior to an overall waterproof protective application of Intercrete 4840 to achieve a high quality finish. Effective sealing of joints is achieved at Blackburn water treatment works using a combination of Intercrete 4872 reinforcing tape and Intercrete 4840. The tape is simply embedded in a stripe coat of the cementitious coating prior to being finished with a final coat. This provides durable, waterproof protection with flexibility over the joint. Where ultra-rapid return to service is required, Intercrete 4802 is the recommended solution, as shown here on the Thirlmere Aqueduct. Should larger repairs be required to horizontal surfaces, Intercrete 4802 can be bulked out with aggregate 1:1 to a semi-pourable consistency. The Intercrete range offers a complete package for potable and wastewater structures. It benefits from wide-ranging drinking water approvals. It offers resistance to aggressive chemicals and effluents. And its highly moisture-tolerant nature allows it to be applied onto saturated concrete substrates. Intercrete is a range of highly engineered, quality solutions offering durable and effective protection. It's a single-source, cost-effective package which is friendly to both the applicator and the environment. Thank you for your time during this short webinar. We offer other Intercrete modules through the Intercrete e-learning suite, or alternatively, for further information, please visit our websites through the links below.